A pair of district champions are set for a showdown tonight at Venice High School. Riverview versus Venice is our Friday football fever game of the week. That's where SNN's Ben Bobick is. Powell Davis Stadium. Ben, this should be a good one.
Oh, it's going to be a great one, Grant. You can see the guys behind me starting to get warmed up out here, but as J-Mo just said, it's really warm out here. Donnie Brennan's going to be in his shorts, and I know that he mentioned the coaches, and let's talk a little bit about the coaches. We obviously like to include the players here, and we're talking high school football because that's what it's all about. But these coaches do go back. They were high school teammates at Cardinal Mooney High School back in the day, and I believe Coach Peacock was a senior when Coach Smithers was a sophomore, and Coach Peacock went on, he was a running back, and went on to play at East Carolina, but that wouldn't be the end of their path. They met up again at Georgia Southern. They won a national championship together there, but they're not playing together anymore. They're going to be on opposite sidelines tonight. The last time these two faced off head-to-head in a head coaching battle was actually when Smithers was at Cardinal Mooney back in '07. So it's been a number of years. It's been 10 years to be exact. And they have, I'm sure there's been some text messages exchanged, but not too much, at least in the media, towards us. I did get a chance to catch up with both of them this week, obviously, for our Game of the Week package. And I got what I can out of them. Take a look at what they had to say.
I'm excited that that I'll be his first official game. You know, luckily they weren't able to finish the Booker game, so I'll be his first official game, and he'll have to remember that for the rest of his life, hopefully.
I guess it's hard to describe our relationship. I haven't spoke to him much this week. Haven't had a whole lot to say to him since I've taken over. He's had quite a bit to say, and through text message and a lot of trash talk coming from him. But I've kind of just kept my mouth shut and focused on doing my job here.
You see it right there. You see the slight smirk on their faces when they're talking about each other. And I'm sure it's going to be a very, very, very colorful soundbite depending on who comes out on top tonight. And obviously, we're going to have that for you on our Friday Football Fever show at 11:15. But it's all about the game right now. We are geared up. We are ready to go. And you see the players are getting warmed up. The calm before the storm, if you will, Grant.
And Ben, really quickly, I just want to know how much this game, we know that these teams have other rivalries, but is this for bragging rights tonight?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, for Venice High, it's keeping that, like we chatted a little bit earlier, it's keeping that 32-game county win streak going. And for Riverview, it's kind of like a statement game in terms of last year, to prove that last year wasn't a fluke, if you will. They won a district title for the first time in nearly a decade, made the playoffs for the first time in a few years, but they're not going away. It's vintage Riverview Rams football, and they want to make it a point. I think the perfect way to make it a point that Rams football was back and back to stay is beating the top dog. It's been the top dog for the last decade. So it is bragging rights, but it's a test for both of them. They have a long season ahead, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're happy to be here, Grant.
Ben, great report. We'll look forward to see how this one ends.